Hi, this is Rony Mullick, and you're watching the pre-market show. And let us look at the U.S. markets and see what has happened over there. U.S. markets have ended firmly in the green, and you can see a strong bullish candle forming in S&P 500 yesterday, 1.4% up, ending at the highest point of the day. Same with Nasdaq. Nasdaq has also done pretty well, even better than S&P 500, up by 1.75%, and looks like a strong reversal candle, but let us see what happens. Dow Jones is also looking strong by almost close to 1% up. So US markets ended positive yesterday, and definitely US VIX has collapsed by almost 4.5% because the markets were rising. And apart from that, coming to the Asian markets, right now the Asian markets are trading slightly positive, but they are coming down. Positive because US markets ended positive, so everything opened with a gap up, but now it is slightly coming down. Hong Kong markets, and as you can see, opened with a gap up, coming down as we speak. Still it is in the green. Japanese market opened with a gap up, but it is holding the higher levels, up by 0.94%. Chinese index is down 0.53%, and Korean markets are also open with a gap up, but now it is near the day's opening, up by 0.41%. And US futures right now are trading absolutely flat, so it has not increased or decreased anymore from where it has closed. So things right now is looking slightly positive for the markets, at least because of the US Qs, and crude oil prices has not come down, has not gone up, so it remains the same at 93.32. And same story with dollar index, has not gone up, has not come down as well, remains at 108.48. Apart from that, SGX Nifty is indicating almost 17,686, that is close to almost 150 points gap up yet again. Yesterday same thing happened, but we saw what happened. Markets did not open that much. Market hardly opened 50-60 points up, and then it started moving higher, but then in the second half market started falling. So right now let us see where the markets open, because that is going to be important. So if you look at the intraday charts for Nifty, yesterday there was a massive fall in the markets, and today's range, it could be a range bound market today. That is very likely. And to keep a range of since it's fell yesterday and quite a big candle was formed, so you can keep yesterday's high as the stop loss and yesterday's low also the stop loss. So if either ways side the market goes up, let's say it goes above yesterday's high, then definitely the trend has changed to a bullish. And if yesterday's low is broken and it is moving down, obviously the trend is on the bearish side, and you can trade accordingly. So things are looking interesting, because after the massive fall yesterday, ending at the day's low, so what can happen from here is going to be interesting to see, because after this kind of fall off, there is maybe a slight more fall off, and if not, if 17,450 is defended today and the next day as well, if markets consolidate in this area, then you can expect an up move. But if this is broken today, we can expect further bearishness coming in the next week. So that has to be seen very closely, what happens in the markets, especially with Nifty. And Bank Nifty was also looking particularly bearish, and so same story goes with Bank Nifty as well. If 739,400 and above we get a closing, you can expect bullishness in the market, you can go long. And if that is not broken and market in fact breaks the low of 38,700 and comes down, then it is definitely a sign of bearishness. But again, chances are high that the markets can open around yesterday's level and trade in between this range of 38,700 on the downside, 39,400 on the upside, and it could be a range bound day. That is also there's a very good chance for that, because US markets ended positive, and today is the first session of the September series. So keeping everything into consideration, we can expect a consolidating day today. And particular sector I'm looking today is the IT sectors, especially TCS and Infosys. They were falling with a lot of strength, and Nifty IT, you can see a huge red candle forming with that indicates quite some bearishness. But we have to see how markets react around this level, because it is at a support level, and if this is broken today, you can go further. But since Nasdaq has ended in the positive, there could be some hope for the IT index. So we have to definitely wait and see how the IT index reacts, and the especially Infosys and TCS, they can reverse a bit today or maybe consolidate. So keep that in mind, and I think that is the sector to be watched out for today. Apart from that, Nifty PSU Bank Index was also looking pretty strong, but there could be some profit booking because today, as you know, is a Friday. And on Friday, what happens? People who are carrying long positions or short positions, they like to square off their positions in the second half, because again, a weekend ahead, Saturday, Sunday, and also the Jackson Hole Economic Symposium is going on in the United States. So any comments from there can have an effect on the markets going into trade. So definitely, uh, the second half could be some there could be some jitters in the second half. So keep that in mind as well. And again, if you are holding aggressive positions, it is better to wait for the trend on Monday when the market opens. Then you can go long or short, and with a sense of clear direction. So that is what I'll recommend. So that is all from my side. Thank you for watching and have a great day ahead.